Hey everyone, we are here backstage with X Factor, and it's a family. We got Miss CeCe Frey.
Hello.
What's up? So first and foremost, you're back here. You did the pre-show. Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about the experience, the pre-show, in case people aren't familiar with it.
Okay, so the pre-show is an online, just basically it's an episode that gets everybody hyped up for the actual episode with all the performances. So I got to come back and do that and talk to Adrian and everybody, and it was nice. The contestants put together a little package for me where I cried.
Yeah, it was all sad. I was like, she didn't die.
I know, but they were just like, Carly was saying I was like the best big sister, and like I always did Camila's makeup in the morning, so I just missed them, but it was so sweet what they said. I was just, made me cry.
Yeah, now that you're like kind of off of it, I mean, people don't realize you guys are friends. So is it kind of like, are you like in friend mode now, like kind of rooting for all of them? Or like, what are you, like mode are you in now that you're sitting in the audience and watching it back?
To be quite honest, the mode that I'm in right now is business mode. It's really like down to business of what comes next, and really taking care of my business and what, my career for what comes next. But as far as, my fellow contestants go, it's definitely friend mode, and I am rooting for all of them. Honestly, they're all so amazing. If any of them won, I would be so happy. They're all such sweet, amazing people, and we, at this stage in the competition, being, especially being in the top 6, like at that point, you're so close to every single contestant that it's just like, I don't know, and they saw me in there today, and I feel like I never left.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, I'm back. Now, tell me what you miss the most about the show, and then what you don't miss about the show the most.
What I miss the most is obviously the performing and the clothes. Yes. I definitely miss the performing aspect, but what I don't miss is just the stress of always, wondering if, is this going to be the week that I really please the judges or not? And for my case, they never liked anything that I did. So
like I never had to please them anyway.
So I just never pleased them at all. So.
Now, one of the things that you talked about with us and that we all know is like when you watch it back, I mean, the way that it was edited, people have to realize, again, this is a reality show. The way that it was edited, yes, it was made. I mean, I watched some of the old stuff back and I'm like, before I started interviewing, I'm like, I see, because of the way they edited and stuff. So now that you can kind of step back, I mean, have you been able to kind of watch the stuff and say, okay, this was really edited poorly and people kind of saw a bad side and this is the real CeCe? Like, have you kind of been able to do that?
I saw all of this happening as the episodes were airing every week. I would see these episodes air and go, okay, well, that's not maybe quite exactly how that happened, or, with something along those lines. But at the end of the day, we all know what we sign up for. We know that we sign up for not just a singing competition, but for a reality show.
Yeah.
And so you have to kind of embrace and take that for what it's worth and not get too bent out of shape about it, because everybody needs to realize at home and everywhere else that you're watching a television show.
Yeah.
And if you really want to get to know who we are as people, follow us on Twitter, on Facebook. You see what we really have to say. Listen to these interviews.
Yes, please watch it.
Ourselves for you,
And then lastly, I'll ask it from a fan, but this was the number one question that we got about you, and it's pretty straightforward. Say what's up to Madison.
Hey, Madison.
She wants to know, like, where is it next? Like, obviously you're in business mode and stuff. Where do you see your career going? Like, what are some of the immediate plans that you have to make sure that you use what you had here at the show to make sure that, you stay strong and you bite while the iron's hot?
Of course. Well, like I said, I'm very business-oriented just as a person in general, and I don't think that a lot of people expect that from me. They just expect this small-town girl that just loves to sing. But for me, it's like I'm a businesswoman, and this is my business. So what I'm doing now is I'm talking to a lot of people, and writers, producers, everything like that. And I'm really lining out what the next few months will mean for me as far as launching the next stage of my career, and really preparing for my coming out, my big okay, this is who you saw on the show. Let me show you who I really am as an artist and as a person and everything all around. So that's what I'm gearing up for right now. And so everybody needs to be very excited, because within the next couple of months, you'll hear new music and you'll get to hear me. And I'm just really excited for everybody to get to see that.
All right, what do you want to say to all the Warriors out there, all your supporters, all your fans that have been supporting you?
To my Warriors, to my tribe, I love you guys. This is not over. I know that a lot of you have been extremely bummed since I was eliminated, and I just want you to know that this show is not the end of us. It's not the end of our relationship, of our journey together, and we're about to take over the world and conquer it all and change the world. So just be ready, because we're going to make it happen.
God, you don't even need a hype man. I was like, yeah, she is.
Yeah.
What she just said.
Well, yeah.
All right, you guys, CeCe is going nowhere. She is backstage. She was on the pre-show, so hopefully you checked her out there, and she's here, and hopefully we'll see. Are you guys coming back to the finals? You don't know yet, or?
Are we allowed to?
You have to wait and see.
You guys will have to wait and see.
So you should be watching Fox next Wednesday, the finales, and make sure that you tweet the X Factor USA and say CeCe has to be there.
Yes, keep your eyes peeled. You just never know who's going to show up on this finale, so make sure you're watching.
All right, with the amazing CeCe backstage here at X Factor in Los Angeles.
See ya! Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you so much.